Hey guys, it's the Shrothinator here, and I am bringing you this video that is a scripted match with me and my friend. Now, there's a lot of improv in this. Like, we didn't go over everything. Like, I think it'd be too complicated to try to remember everything we were supposed to do. We kind of say, like, certain key points in the match. Otherwise, we're just, like, for the main part, we're kind of just fighting each other, trying to beat each other up. And I'm actually trying to hurt him here. But I mean, like he's being Brock Lesnar. I'm CM Punk. Our whole objective of this match was, well, you'll see at the end. We wanted the match to end exactly how it ended, and we got it right. But sometimes, like things don't go as the way you planned. Like we wanted, what we wanted was a even match, kind of. Like CM Punk was actually surprisingly, going to be able to beat up Brock Lesnar because I'm usually the one between the two of us. I usually win all the matches one on one, no matter who we pick. Usually I'm the one that beats him up and stuff. But this new game, I think it just makes the game a lot more fair. It requires more skill, more reversing skill, which he obviously had the better of in this match tonight here. And what we've been trying to do is kind of like, how are we going to script out every single moment of the match? No, we're not going to do that. We're going to improvise for the most part. And like certain times, certain matches we'll like to end a certain way just to make it a little bit more entertaining for you guys. Sometimes we'll pin each other. Like I'm pretty sure you'll see later in the video here how much of like how hard it is for us sometimes to kick out of pins. And like because we're not the best at this game. We're definitely not. We get pinned quite often. We get pinned by the computer sometimes. Like, I rarely get pinned by the computer, but it happens. He gets pinned by the computer sometimes, too. But right there, he hits the ref. We kind of didn't really plan anything out for that because it kind of just happened on the spot. It wasn't meant to happen. And plus, the ref gets up right away. We couldn't really do anything and take advantage of that. So what I'm thinking is, right here, we're talking the entire time. Like, we're not, like, he's sitting right next to me as we're playing this match. We're talking, saying, like, we want to do this. And I'm like, all right, let me hit this elbow right here. And his character got up. So I said, all right, let me hit this drop kick instead. And I'll try to go for the pin. Obviously, you kick out because you're Brock Lesnar. And I'll pick you up, knock you back down, and then I'm going to go for that elbow drop. No, I was gonna go for the knee into the corner, and then eventually, right there, I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna go for the elbow drop again. Let me land it, and then let me go for the pin, and then you go ahead and just kick out of it because you're again Brock Lesnar. And I go for the pin here as we planned it, and of course, at one count, he kicks out. He's Brock Lesnar, man. He's gonna kick out. So, so I was thinking that, oh, how are we gonna end this match? And we're saying like, oh, we want to make it spectacular. We don't want like just a boring ending to a Brock Lesnar and CM Punk match. I mean, come on, they're just two of the best, man. So, we thought of an idea, and I don't want to ruin the ending for you guys. I almost did right there. That's why I was kind of playing with words there. And right here, I was like, oh, I'm going for the GTS. Go ahead and reverse it. See, like, we kind of planned this out, and I said, go ahead and hit me with an F5. He hits me with a Kimura instead. And I'm like, all right, that's actually better because we don't want the match to end right now anyway. And I was really, really trying to do more damage to him. Like, look at that. His second health bar isn't even halfway down. I was just doing terrible that match. And I said, all right, go ahead, pick me up. I want you to do some more damage to me. Don't hit me with an F5. Go ahead and, just like a regular match, bounce off the ropes and hit me with a clothesline. Go for the pin. I'm going to kick out. And right here, see how he actually let me go? That's because I couldn't kick out. We don't want the match to end there. I know it's kind of sucks for you guys. I'm sorry, but we're just simply not good enough to keep kicking out of like the most impossible pins. Even though that one was actually kind of easy to kick out of, we both were terrible at kicking out today. We did some practice script matches before we did this, and those didn't turn out perfectly. One of them did, actually, pretty well. But we didn't record that one, sadly, so we're going to try to reenact that one and go ahead and get that one so you guys can see it. We're going to try to reenact that one, make it even better than before, possibly. And look, I have another one of these saved up right now. I think we did better on that one, to be honest with you. Well, actually, I don't know which one we did better on. I'd actually like your guys' opinion on that. But right there, yeah, he hits me with the 3 German suplexes, and I'm like, all right, go ahead and go to the top and try to hit me with the shooting star. And he said, okay. And I'm like, nope, psych. I caught him with the GTS. And I said, well, that's a GTS. I mean, I got to go for the pin there. And then you see Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman interferes. That actually worked out very well. Look at him. He can't even kick out of that. So it actually kind of worked out a little bit better. And I'm like, all right, whatever. CM Punk's going to go beat his ass. And then the most unrealistic thing happened. My buddy paused the game on accident. I'm sorry about that. The next one, there is no pausing during the match. I know that much for a fact. Because we kept restarting every time he paused it. Like, every time something funny happens, something awesome happens, he pauses it. And we kind of talk about it a bit. And it's kind of just, his basic instinct to do that all the time. And, I'm trying to condition him so that he doesn't do that anymore. And really, like, I want to know, like, what we're trying to do is we're trying to counter finishers and signatures with other finishers and signatures to end the matches. Like right here, he goes to the F5. I'm like, all right, perfect. I'm going to reverse the F5, and then I'm going to go for a GTS of my own. You see, and I'm trying to have him reverse the GTS here, but I actually ended up hitting him with it on accident. I said, no worries, I have another finisher. Let me just go for that finisher here then. And then I'm like, all right, get ready to reverse it. And yet again, I actually landed GTS. So I'm like, all right, well, 2 GTSs. It's CM Punk, man. He's not just going to not go for the pin. So I go for the pin. Obviously, like, he's not going to be able to kick out. I have to let him go. We try to act as if we kicked out. So, like, right here, this is not how it's usually going to go. I'm not usually going to explain a whole bunch of things. I'm not going to talk a lot. We're going to be... Well, I am going to be talking a lot, for sure. It's going to be... Basically, though, it's going to be me and him doing commentary on the match, like as if we're ring announcers. That's what our plan is, at least. And I mean, we're gonna try to get that going next time we hang out, because he's a couple cities over. I don't have my own car. He doesn't have his own car. We gotta kind of rely on other people to take us places, and I got work and all this stuff. He's got school. It's just so hard to get together nowadays and do all this stuff. But like the next match, I'm actually gonna do my own commentary by myself because my buddy had to leave. He's got school tomorrow and his parents wanted it home. And really, it's just right here. The match is coming to an end here. I'm just letting you know that much right now, so you know that I'm not gonna be talking for much longer. Probably fed up with me already, and I'm sorry for this, but and right here, this is our plan from the beginning here. I want to go for a diving elbow drop signature and him reverse it with a catching F5. Boom, right there. And I'm like, I'm not even going to try to kick out. Just go ahead and pin me. This is how we wanted to end the match. This is exactly how we wanted it to end. And see, that ending was perfect there. I go for the diving elbow drop. He catches me, F5, done. It's exactly how we wanted it. And something else that we really wanted to do in this match, I wanted to go for like an Anaconda Vice, and then I wanted Brock to kick out kind of, and then go for a Kimura, kind of like chain submissions there in a way. But we're just kind of like, for the sake of time, maybe not now. But yeah, see, like the ending here, we kind of nailed it here, but again, it's not really up to me. I really want to know your guys' opinion, so please like the video, comment, let me know what you thought about this, what you think about future videos like this, and also subscribe.
Here is